Hi, my name is Brad Powell, and I want to show how you can stand out in 30 seconds and have your absolute dream clients coming to you who know they're a perfect fit for your offer. Now, I'm going to assume that you're watching this video because you're interested in learning how you can use video to help out your business, to bring in new clients and new customers. So here's a couple of reasons why you might want to be thinking about using video in the first place. If you put a video on your landing page, you are likely to increase your conversions on that page by up to 80%. And 86% of people actually want more video from businesses like yours, which is just about everyone. So video is popular, but today, right now, the thing that's really taking off is short form video. So this is what I want to help you with in this video. If you are posting consistently and you post short videos, and I'm talking 1 minute or less, the social media platforms are going to reward you because of the fact that TikTok has just exploded in popularity. All the other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, have created very similar types of format for making reels on Instagram and Facebook and shorts on YouTube. If you make a video that's 30 seconds and you post it across all of these platforms and you do it consistently day after day, each of those platforms will start showing your content to more and more people. But the job of creating video day after day can seem super daunting. It feels like it's going to take a lot of time, and who wants to spend their entire life on social media? And when you're sitting in front of the camera, like I'm doing right now, well, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about tomorrow? What will I talk about the day after tomorrow? Coming up with those ideas can also seem daunting. Or maybe you're in the other camp of you have lots to say, but when you get in front of the camera and you start talking, you tend to ramble. And it gets really hard to condense your ideas down into concise, short form video clips. The good news is that I have developed a fairly painless system where you can be clear and concise and stand out in just 30 seconds. And I call this method mic drop moments. There are basically 3 steps. Step number 1 is we'll sit down with you and get you camera ready so that you're looking and sounding as professional as you possibly can. And you don't need fancy cameras or equipment. You can either use your phone or you can use your laptop. Step number 2 is that we sit for a remote interview where I will ask you questions and you give me responses. And then step number 3 is that I will take that footage and I will edit it down into 30 to 60 second clips, and you will end up with content for an entire month. You spend 1 hour with me and you get a month worth of content. Using this system, I've helped one of my clients, Matt Shiver, post videos every day for 90 days, which led to a successful launch of his new mastermind program. In a moment, I'm going to play his video that breaks down exactly how I got Matt this result. So go ahead and watch the video.
I started creating content in June of 2022 because I knew that I should, right? It's like I should create content, but I knew that it took a lot of time, or that was my thought, is that it took a lot of time. But then when I realized that if I can batch my content and I can have an effective session where I can record 10 to 20 clips in one taking, it actually saved me time. I was able to spend an hour to 2 hours a week of actually creating content. I'd have a filming session and that would be about an hour, and that would give me enough content for at least 2 weeks. So I created an effective system that allowed me to not spend hours on content, but from the consumer's eye, it looks like, man, he's just pumping out content. It was a lot easier than I originally anticipated because I developed a system to make that work for me. What helped me a lot when I was trying to figure out what to create as far as content goes was just having a sheet. So I had this mentor, his name's Brad, he's great. And he gave me some questions to be able to answer. So I'd spend about an hour once a month going through this questionnaire sheet and starting to write down prompts. Cool, here's 5 things I could talk about that solve this problem or answer this thing that my customer is thinking about. I would spend an hour just sitting down and recording 10 to 20 of them. I think at one time I actually did like 40. I was like, man, I'm in a flow right now. But I was able to batch it. I was like, all right, step 1, what's my topic? Cool. Step 2, how do I answer that? Cool. Step 3, record. And then every day I post or I have a VA post for me. So that was the system that I was able to create. And Brad helped me a lot with that. And the 40 questions that you gave me were so helpful. And like I that's what I rinse and repeat as like I'm looking at what do I want to create. Very thankful for that. So by the time I committed to posting in June of 2022, if I look at the last 90 days, posting every day, my content got in front of 320,000 accounts and had about 30,000 accounts that engaged in the content, and my account grew by about 25%. The cool part was when I was able to hop on sales calls or calls with people, they would start to reference the content that I was creating. It's like, whoa, you guys are listening. So I encourage you, if you're like, it sounds like it's a lot of work to start creating content on a consistent basis. And if you can do it enough consistently, you're going to build enough know, like, and trust factor with your ideal clients to where they will literally DM you and be like, how do I work with you? How do I pay you money? Create content. It works.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're interested in learning more about how you can work with me and get the same results that Matt got for your own business, then you can click on the link to schedule a call with me. We'll talk about how you can start using video for your business and start dropping your own mic drop moments.